Hello guys, I hope you are doing good. This is Mr. Agam. I'm going to explain how to use math lesson planning that I shared with you. It's also available on the Schoology. So, as you know, you have all of the grades, 3rd through 9th grade available here. The good thing about this template is it's based on our training about lesson framework, lesson planning, lesson structure, which has this warm-up, instructional delivery, guided independent practice, and closure. So this is the part that you will fill out. This top part is pre-written, pre-populated. You just need to select it. So let's say I'm a 5th grade teacher. I have all of my 5th grade standards here. I'm a 4th grade teacher. I have all of my 4th grade standards here. And for learning target, there's some one-pager example that I uploaded. What is a good learning target? What is not good learning target? So you see, instead of ineffective, I can explore volume. It's more specific. I can find perimeter of a polygon or 3D shapes. So that's where you get the learning target, learning goal, objective. There's many names to it, as you know. SPED, ESL, and GT support. This is to give you an idea of what kind of services that you should be providing to your special groups. So these are the ones for SPED students. These are some for ESL, which most of the things you are already doing in the class informally, but we are making it a little bit more formal, and also to give you, visual look to reference yourself, and for your GT students. You see, so these are the good things that you can just select it and move on. Depth of knowledge. Under the depth of knowledge, there are this key vocabulary for each knowledge. So which one your lesson is running through, and these are some little bit more of an explanations on it. So there's only 4 of them, as you know. And then you fill out this part based on either the book and using your pacing guide that we wrote during curriculum writing. So let's get to it. So that's why of it, and to help you out. Now, for this standards to work, you need to have the entire page available. Since you can't type here, what you would do is go to the file, under file, make a copy, and rename it however you want. So I'll say Mr. Agam's Algebra 1 lesson plans 2021, and I'll put it under my drive, or you can actually put it under specific folder. So you can open lesson plans folder and place it here. Okay. Makes this a lot bigger. So you can select the dates for each week here. Select your dates when you change it each time. So I'm going to keep the 9th grade since it has Algebra 1, and delete all the others. You don't need all of them. You only need the one that you are teaching. So just delete the rest of them by going here, drop down, delete. And you can rename that one. So I will say that week 1, August 24. Now, the reason why this one is populating here, because it is getting them through this math standards. It's a hidden tab. If you click on it, you will see I put all of kinder through 12th grade math standards here, and I coded them based on similar to our Arkansas. So you can find it easily, but you don't need that, so you can hide that standards. So, all right, let's get started. So I would name here instead Algebra 1, 9 through 12th grade. So you can take out, you can just say Algebra 1 standards. All right, so I'm gonna go to my pacing guide and see what is 1-1. So you see 1-1 is about numerical expressions. If you like to have your lesson name in your lesson plan, you can go for it. I'll just add another row here. And I'll say, let's say this is a syllabus day and this is a Schoology day. So you can fill out at least this part. And I would say this is 1-1, numerical expressions. So I'll fill out this column. So my standards is A.SSE.1b, and I'm double checking that from my book. Lesson 1-1, it's A.SSE.1b. So you see it starts with 9 through 12, just to let you know that they are all same for 9 through 12. So I type 9 through 12, A.SSE. You see I already have it .1b. So I'll just select that. You can make it this once at least wrap format so you can read everything. And my lesson target is, it's my lesson goal. Students write and evaluate numerical expressions. So you can either type it, so you know, or you can just copy paste it. I like this I can, it's from the Learning Target 2. I can write and evaluate numerical expressions. You see, it's very simple in student-friendly language. For SPED, I would say modify assignment, ESL, visual aids, GT, thrive on complexity, depth of knowledge. It's probably level 1. Vocabulary for the day. If you go through this vocabulary part in the book, I think it's the next page. There are some vocabulary here. Numerical expression, exponent, base, evaluate. Numerical expression, base, evaluate, exponent. So this part is your magic. So you will just put what is your rep, warm-up, your instructional delivery, your guided practice, independent practice, and closure. If you notice, there's also links here. These two links are exactly the same. To check for understanding, those 53 ways for checking. So you can, to give you more idea, more ways of checking for understanding, you can use them. So that's pretty much it, guys. To fill out this part, your pacing guide will be really handy, especially this learn and practice part. You see this learn part, it's basically your guided practice, and this practice part is your independent practice. So I'm copy pasting here because I want to get it done really fast, but please add a few more things on your own. I guess let me make that. And for the closure and for the other parts too. Now let me make this smaller. Since I have my Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, now the idea of lesson planning, guys, is you do your actual lesson planning. If you like to do it like this and prepare a lot, spend a lot of time, maybe an hour or 2 hours on just writing all this down in detail and apply it in your class, go for it. You can do that. Or if you just submit this lesson plan because this is where you are and this is how you plan to do it, but you do your actual planning separately on a notebook and paper or before class, day before, if you do that way, then you shouldn't be spending too much time on this lesson planning. So I hope you got what I mean. Even on the presentation, I didn't say anything about lesson plan template, but we spent a lot of time about talking, how to prepare for all of this material. And that's your informal planning which is a lot more important what you can give to the students. So if you want to do another day, another week, of course you are not going to make a copy again. You will just go here, week 1, click the drop down. You can make a duplicate, rename it, say week 2, and I think it was August 30th, double checking, oh, 31st, August 31st, and then you just change your standards, make sure you choose the correct one, change this and some of this, and since you have similar items here, you can change it a little bit, and that should be it. Thanks so much, guys.